Barbarousis can't control. Boxall with a heavy touch, and the second one is a free kick given away. So got himself into trouble here, really, Michael Boxall, and I think he's in the notebook. So that's never good for a centre-back. Oh, there's a heavy challenge coming in from Zimopoulos. He says, I got the ball, sir, but I think he might have clattered Fenny at the same time.
For the All Whites, delivery has to be along that 6-yard box line.
See if the delivery is better. Far post, Boxall just couldn't get the angle. Still in the penalty area. The turn, is that handball? No. Still here, Boxall. Does he shoot? Goes across to the far post. Barbarousis and Solomon Islands get it clear. Well, it seemed that there were opportunities brewing almost with every touch, but you know, New Zealand never really got a shot on goal. It's Mungo on that occasion. He was well worth it coming off his line.
Very noticeable also that how wide the All White players are staying. Like Declan Wynn here, right on the sideline. Patterson on one side. Costa Barbarousis.
Thomas tries one, doesn't get towards goal. Chris Wood, and the skipper, who's had the dream week in the English Premier League, has got New Zealand underway. Chris Wood with a wonderful strike. He was lucky to get it in the first place, but he put it away when he did.
Well, it's been coming for 5 minutes or so. There's a shot from Ryan Thomas that took a deflection.
Well, I've actually got white noise behind me, Andrew, and they're making a hell of a noise. So, but no, Anthony Hudson's been continually off his bench for the last sort of 10 or 15 minutes. I think he'd be quite comfortable now with that goal, that early goal under their belt, so they can really start settling in and bossing this Solomon Island midfield, particularly around a bit more than they are right now.
Oh, great ball from Woods, great ball from the skipper, the vision, and just wide into the side netting. Well, we know Wood the finisher. How about Wood the creator?
A lovely move from the All Whites, just carved the Solomons open and should have ended up with a goal. You see Wood gets his head up, Storm Roos ghosting in on the back post. About the passing of Mike Cockrell, you know, a really good mate, and you know, great writer, great commentator, and a real advocate of Australian football. And you know, Australia's lost.
Over the bar, great save, great save.
Yeah, Australia's lost, you know, a real football man, and my heart goes out to Joe, his partner. Back to the game, you know, good header from Chris Wood, and just tipped over the bar.
Mango has to be on his toes. This time they mix it up. Back to Wynn. And in fact, they don't get the ball in the box. They're going to go out on the right wing side and really shift it up a little bit. Now the ball's played and they're queuing up New Zealand. And in fact, you might argue there were too many of them.
Boy, well, that's a chance butchered, isn't it? They decided to change the point of attack. Played it.
Marinovic, not his best clearance. Nawo. Some space down the right wing side here for Donga. Hasn't been down this right wing side at all really in the match so far. And now on the break, Thomas just gets there in front of the on-charging Ainari. Wood one-on-one with the keeper. Wood, oh, that is class. That is class, Chris Wood. We love you in the Premier League. We love you even better in a white shirt. Chris Wood at the double at North Harbour Stadium.
Well, it comes from a slip from a Solomon Island defender, but take nothing away from the finish from Chris Wood. Ryan Thomas gets to the ball quickly, gets there first, sees Chris Wood.
So Chris Wood on a hat-trick. Now the crowd's making a bit of noise. Oh, and over the bar. I'm not sure how much he knew about this, Wood. That might have come off his back fresh.
You're right, I think he's spun as he's gone up in the air. Let's see Chris Wood coming in there. It's just off the side of the head.
Shane Smeltz, of course, ruled out of this squad for these matches with a calf strain. Here's Thomas, squares the ball. Oh dear, the Solomon Islands, it's starting to turn a little ugly. Barbarouses! Oh, Costa! Costa's come to the party. We said he doesn't score enough goals. Well, he's got one tonight. 3-0 New Zealand. And it is all turning very ugly for the Solomon Islands.
And again, the goal gifted by a mistake from the Solomon Islands.
Tactically, Fred, what has to change here? As Wood is too strong and too clever. Rolls the ball for Barbarouses. Barbarouses with one to beat. Sets it up for Thomas. Thomas goes down. No. Referee Huata says no contact. Just a quiet hum around the crowd. A good crowd here. They've had their share of excitement through the opening 45 minutes. They might have more. Barbarouses, oh, the touch was heavy and the keeper was out quickly. He'd be disappointed, Costa. That was a really good chance.
But at 3-0, they can try and regroup, try and get themselves a goal, an away goal. And then if they could manage to finish the tie at 3-1, then they've got a lifeline to take back to the Solomons.
Woods, the touch for Barbarouses again. Time running out, and they've off the post. It's off the bar, I should say.
Well, this one was harder to miss. Costa Barbarouses again through the legs of the Solomon Island defender. Ryan Thomas coming in at a rate of knots. And he cannons his shot off the crossbar. Half-time, 2 goals to Wood. New Zealand cruising. Arango Alonso just wants to try and shore up that midfield a little bit. I think it's one area where they really do have to try and do a little bit better.
It's a handy cross. Remember, Wood's on a hat-trick. Wood, does he have a hat-trick? Does he have a hat-trick? No, the officials say it did not cross the line. Well, it seemed to hang for an eternity. What a start to the second half that would have been. Clifton Almay is perhaps a little fortunate not to go into the book. That was fairly cynical on Patterson. And the Solomons here on the break, on the counter. Do they have players in support of Tatori into the area here? There might be a shot on goal. So the intervention of Zimopoulos means the answer to that is no, there won't be. Kenny, who's perhaps been their best. Gargamay Fenny on with the right foot and couldn't get it around Marinovic. Just for a moment, Fred. That looked fairly handy, yeah. But the big keeper was well positioned. Nice ovation. Thomas to take the corner, just evades the challenge. Drives it in, Chris Wood. Does he have a hat-trick? Denied twice. Is he denied a third time? Still there. Boxall can deliver this back into the box, taking a deflection. Solomon Islands just all hands on deck. It's not quite panic stations, and now they're on the counter. Tatori with a chance to run. Ball just getting under his feet though. Benjamin Tatori, little step over. And again down the left side, a penalty. So Benjamin Tatori has given his side a lifeline. And Declan Wynn, was it? Just reached out and grabbed Tatori, and look at the reaction. They know what this means. 3-1, and it's game on.
Well, we talked about in the first half that this was their best opportunity to get something going.
But it's 3-0. Can Wharodo get a crucial away goal? Marinovic. The only goal they've conceded in recent years against Oceania teams is from the penalty spot. Wharodo scores. Marinovic got a hand on it, and the Solomon Islands, look at them. Tails up, let's get on with it. We're in this tie.
Well, Marinovic goes the right way, gets a touch, but it's too well struck. Yeah, you can see his frustration, Marinovic, but lifted it over the keeper.
Well, That's just got a little buzz around the stadium, but for different reasons. The first half was all about New Zealand, but now the Solomons in the match. Thomas, can he score? He does. So he quickly turns the silence into cheers, and the 3-goal margin is restored. And that is a quality finish, and the Solomons just opened up at the back.
Yeah, poor defending from the Solomons, and clinical finishing by Ryan Thomas.
Looks to be well and truly over the horrific, well, it was multiple injuries, wasn't it, a couple of years back now that he suffered. What did he manage, Fred? He dislocated a shoulder and
broke his leg.
Broke a leg in the one moment with no one else near him.
Just trying to clear a ball.
Oh, that's nasty. Ooh. That's nasty on Rue, and this will be a card. So I said earlier that Clifton Almay was lucky not to get booked.
As I say, manage the Solomon players and make sure they deal with anything that they can throw forward.
Chance now for Finney, and we know he's got pace. This is where the penalty was given away. That one's a good save by Marinovic. May well have been sneaking wide anyway, but draws the save.
I think Musa will probably slip into more of a defensive midfield position. See, a bit of the tempo's gone out of the game now. The All Whites just happy to knock the ball around patiently at the back. And now the urgency starts as they get the ball into the attacking third.
Wynn just dinks that back into the area. They're queuing up here. Woods, he tried to measure that, didn't he? He just tried to sneak that around about 2 or 3 sets of legs, but one of them got in the way. Maya Bevan, though, debut. Chris Wood. Wood, a couple of touches on the head. He's that good. And he goes down under the challenge, just outside the area. And let's see if the captain takes control of this situation. He says, I was just inside, sir. No, not a penalty. Do you reckon anyone gets the ball off Chris Wood here?
This time, I think Michael McGlinchey's going to look to feather this one over the wall and inside that near post.
The wee feather.
The wee feather.
Mungo waits on his line.
As you like.
McGlinchey feathers. Oh, what a feather, what a touch. Delightful. Just caressing that into the back of the net. No wonder he said to the skipper, I've got this, thank you very much. That is delightful. 5-1 New Zealand.
Yeah, beautiful touch. Oh, touch.
Nice touch from Finney. Really has been their best. Onto the left foot now. Good save, Marinovic. Oh, now, that touch was intended by Declan Wynn. That is world class.
Oh, that is a bad tackle.
Well, McGlinchey, he's just had a quite wonderful moment. What colour card is out, Fred?
Yellow.
It's yellow, and Michael McGlinchey knows, doesn't he?
And he just runs off to get substituted, Michael McGlinchey. That was not a good tackle.
Pushing down this left wing side, space in the area now. Now gone down, no free kick given, says Shoulder. Well, that was interesting. What did you make of that one, Fred?
Yeah.
Musa with plenty of space, acres of space. Yeah, still no defender coming forward. And this might fall for Woods. Just couldn't quite get the purchase on the right foot. Musa settled nicely into that deep midfield role. Out wide they go. Colby, early cross towards the far post. Woods over the bar. Well, that might have been the moment. And that is his stock and trade, isn't it? Climbing for the header in the penalty area. Just couldn't get the downward direction, and over the bar it goes. Might get another chance here. Thomas, can he swing this in? Out to the penalty spot he goes, just in fact outside the penalty area. So they start again.
He loves driving that ball across, doesn't he, Ryan Thomas?
Woods on the chest, can't bring it down though. Musa, oh dear. Musa absolutely taken to ground. And it's not been a great night, has it, for Nelson Saleh, the 30-year-old?
Yeah, hit a sighter from exactly this position a few minutes ago. Put it over the top. Can he get this one up and down? Because you've got to think, if he does, then Philip Mungo's going to be in trouble.
Closing moments of the match. Woods! Woods! Oh, Wood on fire at North Harbour Stadium. A hat-trick for the skipper. What a week it's been. Scores in the English Premier League and he scores for fun on the international stage.
And that does make the matches that are getting played in that CONMEBOL series, the ones that were played, a round of matches were today, another round in a few days' time, they suddenly become very, very important for this all-white team.
Well, the noise from the crowd says it all at the end of this one. A comprehensive performance by New Zealand. A hat-trick to that man, Chris Wood. What a night for the young skipper. Goals also to Barbarousis in the first half. And Ryan Thomas and McGlinchey.
At this stage of the competition, it's not about performance, it's about getting the result. And we need to do a professional job. Be solid at the back, work the way through and take our opportunities when they came. And we could add a few more, but we're very pleased with what we've done.